I thought I would upload a video during Aromantic Awareness Week to talk about my experience of being aromantic. I realised that I identified this way around 12, so it was the same age that I knew I was asexual. The two things sort of went hand in hand for me. Even though I didn't know what it was called at the time, I knew how I felt. However, I've sort of had like a bit of an epiphany in recent months, in that I've now realised that I actually would like a partnership, but up until this point, I think I was in denial for a lot of the time, because when it came to my friends, even like my best friend of 25 years, even when I spoke in therapy about it before, I've always said, like, I'm just really happy being single. I don't want any sort of relationship. I don't want to date. But my mental health every so often really gets very bad, and I kind of like spiral. And it forced me to do some introspection recently, and I just came to the conclusion that actually I have avoided dating up to this point because I just assumed that I couldn't have a partnership. Some people that are aromantic actually don't want anything to do with partnerships at all, because we don't feel sexual and romantic attraction. However, I still feel like aesthetic attraction. I'm emotionally connected to people. I feel intellectual attraction, and I do very much like bonding with people. I like close connections with people, and I have always been really clingy with my friends throughout life, and I think it's because being asexual for me has made my life quite unstable, just in the way that with a lot of people, if you know that you're going to get married and have children, that's a security that I don't think I will have. And like I say, I always just said I didn't want it, and I genuinely felt like I didn't want it, like up until recent months, probably in like the last year or so. I've actually been thinking I don't necessarily want to be single for my life, but I feel like I can't go out dating as normal. And I say normal in inverted commas because I know there's no such thing, but I feel like I can't really go out dating as people typically do because of lacking the sexual and romantic attraction. So it feels like a really tricky thing to navigate. I have had crushes in my life, but very, very rarely. I've probably had like 3 crushes. The most recent one was with a good friend of mine, and I really embarrassed myself because I told him like quite a few times in various different ways that I liked him, and bless him, it was really quite obvious that the feelings weren't reciprocated. But you know, when you're just a bit hopeful, so you look into things a little bit. I think most of us have been there, but yeah, like he didn't feel the same. And now I'm really pleased that he didn't reciprocate, because like we're really good friends now, and I can see that we're totally incompatible. But I feel like there's certain qualities that he has that I would really want to look for in like a potential partner. Like being compassionate, being open-minded, non-judgmental, and yeah, like I said, I've just never really looked before, but I'm hoping that I will get some sort of companionship at some point. So that is my thoughts on being aromantic and asexual. It is just my experience though, because like I say, there are some that totally don't want anything to do with dating at all. They're just really happy with close friendships, which I have been. And to be honest, even if I don't meet someone that will be fine. Like, generally I still have a really good life, but that will just be a really nice bonus, I suppose. So I guess time will tell. Happy Aromantic Awareness Week, everybody. Take care.